guys, this is Amber from Jamber's Dollar and Cents. We are doing something completely different today where we're going to be taking all of the stickers that I buy from Jennifer at Life in Envelopes. I love her Etsy shop and I will definitely be linking it below. Every month I take and I buy one of the two. I think she usually has two different patterns that you can have, and it feels like she speaks to my soul. I am not lying, because every month I find something that I absolutely adore. So we are going to be putting our July, since it is almost July, so we're going to be putting our stickers on, and what a game changer finding Jennifer has been. So I've been really terrible and bad at, oh my goodness, I'm so sorry about that. I got so much stuff on my desk. I have been really terrible and bad at doing my old planners that I used to do. And I think it's because, and you can see this, I have some stickers, but I never made it a priority to make it pretty. And it has been so different this year using these already pre-made stickers inside of my planner to make it feel beautiful. It makes me want to come back in here all of the time and write in it and plan in it and do my budget, get it filmed, because I am pretty proud of what I am sharing and seeing here. So this is the one that I picked out for July, which you can see I have the oh, what is this called? Is it Budget Mom? Yes, it's Budget Mom's larger planner. I thought that I was going to need the larger planner. This is the first time I bought the Budget Mom's planner, because I tend to write pretty big. So I thought that, hey, let's get the larger one. But I think next year I am going to buy the smaller one. Not that there's anything wrong with this one, but this is quite big to be carrying around places. And I find that I use or take my binder places, to make sure that I'm keeping track of everything. So we're gonna go ahead and put our stickers on and just have a little chat and spill some tea, all of that stuff. So let me go ahead and find the tops here. And we can go ahead and get started. I am going to flip this because I think it's gonna be easier to film because you can kind of see everything. I'm gonna flip this as we start putting our stickers on. And here it is. I love this. The 4th of July. Love celebrating this. It's pretty interesting that she does Monday through Sunday, and then you have these other stickers that you can do Sunday through Monday. I don't know why anybody ever does Monday through Sunday. I mean, let me know in the comments below why somebody would do that. I've always been taught that Sunday through Saturday is a whole week, and that's how I've always lived my life. But let's go ahead and get started. I am not a professional, but I do the best that I can, which is good enough for me because I am proud of what my binder looks like, and that's all that matters. Do you have any tips though on how to put stickers down? Because I can tell you I struggle sometimes really bad. Really bad. There we go. All right, and then we're gonna pull the sticker here. So let's have some conversations. I have been working really hard at making my, man, I can't think and talk at the same time, or talk and stick at the same time. That's going to be a problem. I've been working really hard at using all of my pantry staples. So we've been buying a little less groceries, which super proud of it, right? So like what I've been doing is going shopping in my pantry first and making meal plans for what has been in my pantry, which is super awesome, super fun. But we usually have like a $300 budget, and here's the problem. With that $300 budget, we use it for household stuff. We use it to go out to eat. And I think what is happening is at the end of the week or towards the end of the week, we see that in our little envelope that I stuff it in, or my wallet that we're stuffing it in, we see that there is money left over, and we are getting to the point where we just don't want to cook. So because there's money left over in there, because I've been doing smart things, right? So I've been utilizing stuff in my pantry, and whatever is left over by the end of the month should really be going to a debt payoff because we put it in our savings challenges. But that has not been very successful because we see that money's sitting there, knowing that we can use it for going out to eat, because I don't have a separate going out to eat fund. So that's what we tend to do, is we'll take it and go out to eat with it, which is not really a problem, but it is, because what I'm really trying to do, see, I told you I wasn't a professional. What I really am trying to do is save money and pay off debt, but it just doesn't feel like we're able to do that because of that happening. So we need to be better. We need to be so much better. Oh my gosh, I love her stickers. I absolutely love her stickers. Okay, now we are going to do, I think there's a washi at the bottom. What did I do with that? Isn't that just adorable? That is so cute. So cute. Let's celebrate. Heck yeah. Even though, like, my son is autistic, guys, so he can't stand 4th of July, which is fine. I love 4th of July because I have the day off work. It's a free day off work, and I think this time, I'm so not a professional at this, but that's okay. I'm getting better. Every month I'm getting a little bit better at this. There's that washi. Because of the loud noises, and it's okay when we have the 4th of July one day with all the fireworks. I know everybody that has pets, it's kind of a nightmare, but we can deal with it as long as like we are aware of when the fireworks are happening. So every kind of area will schedule their fireworks so you can be prepared for it. You can not maybe be in town. Oh, that was almost a big mistake. You can, not be in town or go to a hotel room or whatever it is that you need to do to deal with it, because not everybody likes fireworks, right? We actually bought to my son some noise canceling headset. So thankful I'm able to do that. Just to help him out for the 4th of July. So our little village does have a 4th of July firework display, which is great because it's scheduled. But what in the world? Why is everybody letting off fireworks like the whole month long, like randomly in the middle of the week? I don't know. It's a lot to deal with, and I'm not knocking everybody for celebrating, because this is definitely something worth celebrating, but be thoughtful of your neighbors. It's not something that you're keeping just to yourself. It is loud. It is distracting. Some of us have to get up at 3 a.m. Not saying anything, but we're scheduled to be up at 3 a.m. So if you're letting off fireworks until 2 a.m., we have not slept all night, and now we have an hour's worth of sleep that we've had. All right, I think it first starts on a Tuesday. Let me make sure here. Yep. First is on a Tuesday. Oh my goodness. You know, I don't even know how many days are in July. That's really pathetic. Let me look real quick. So how is the fireworks in your area? Do you have considerate neighbors? Not that I don't want to say they're inconsiderate, but kind of. Okay, there are 31 days. But they kind of are. You know, like people work and people save it for the weekend. Not that, you know, everybody only works Monday through Friday. That's not the case either. But at least you can be prepared for it, right? I don't know, how do you feel about fireworks? Are you the type of person that go out and watch them? I used to when I was really young. I used to go to every single display that I can go to, but now that I have my son, we do not do that. We have avoided going to watch fireworks, and now I'm kind of out of the habit of going and watching fireworks. I need to get better at my sticker game, guys. Like, to be honest with you, I know that I use my fingernails, but I have seen some pretty cool people that they have I think it's like I don't know what it is, but you know, they're able to pick it up and put it down so easily. But I am just, it doesn't have to be perfect. So I think that has been the biggest struggle in my mind, is seeing the perfection that I have seen other people doing with their binders or their planners. They look perfect, but I'm not perfect. You're not perfect. Nobody's perfect. We are us. We are unique. So I am trying to live my life being accepting of the imperfect, which is probably why I watch Sister Wives. Or is there something that you guys, a show that you would not want to admit that you watch, but you watch, you can't help it? Let me know in the comments below and we'll talk about it. Not that, you know, I've been the type of person who, I just don't have time to watch TV. I don't. Not at all. I have so much going on between working and, you know, filming, budgeting, and actually doing the budgeting. It's making savings challenges. I want to get to the point where I am building up an Etsy shop and being able to produce real savings challenges or physical savings challenges, like print them and do all that stuff to sell in there. And I'm slowly working at it, like slowly. I'm not in a rush. And then I got a t-shirt business, which, speaking of, after I get done filming, whoop, see, the nail is not helping me out this time. After I get done filming, I have 3 designs that I have to put up and create a couple short videos with them to release on my social media for that. So I'm already busy today. So we have a wedding, I have filming to do, cooking to do, cleaning to do, everything to figure out, marketing to do. Gosh, like, why do we have to pack everything in on the weekends? I don't know how you guys feel, but I would love for it to be a standard where we would work 4 10-hour days. I already work 10, 11-hour days already. So it wouldn't faze me whatsoever, except for getting an extra day off. Like, it would not be a big deal. But I mean, there have been studies out there that show that people are a little bit more productive working four 10-hour days for their 40 hours a week than they are working 5 8-hour days. I could really use that extra day off, that extra break, but I say that now, and I could probably change my mind because of already, since I'm salary working the 10 hours, I probably would feel like I'm not getting enough done because I'm already putting in the work, right? All right, there we go. So beautiful. Oh my goodness, I just love these stickers. And again, like, that's a little crooked, but that's okay. That is okay. That makes mine a little unique, different than yours, and I'm going to be okay with that. All right, so I did something different this. Oh, let me get this organized here. I did something different this month, and I ordered, let me bring this up, these, which are budget category stickers, because I've seen people using them, and I absolutely love how they look. So I know that people usually will write in how much it is, but I have been finding that I need to keep track of when it comes out of the bank. Let me put that up here. Or that it's come out of the bank. So there has been some times where we thought we paid a bill and we didn't pay the bill, and I have just rearranged how I do it. So I am like checking off on my calendar when it comes out of the bank. And let me just go back and show you in June. So like when I pay it, I put like a little dot, and then when it comes out of my bank, I'm doing a check. And that way, like my Discover that I paid on the 19th, this actually automatically comes out of the bank, has not hit my bank account yet. So that knows, like, I know to follow up on that. My cell phone, that's already came out because I paid it, you know. It is just a system I created, not recommending it for anybody else. Okay, so only 4 paydays in June, which is great. Let's go ahead and now put my stickers on because I like how this looks. I've seen people doing this, and I might be doing it a little bit different, but I'm okay with that. I am okay. So cable is coming out on the 1st, and then storage. So when I was ordering these, I'm not gonna lie, I thought I had more bills than this. I could have definitely just done one. I did a double, but you know what? I can save this. We can use it for next year or another month, maybe, that I'm doing red and blue. So next is on the 5th. We have mortgage. Oh, see, crooked, but it's okay. Not perfect. Not perfect, but done, right? Let's admit it. Let's admit it. And then we have on the 6th, electric. And I'm just testing this. If I like this, I might change it because I went ahead and I put in the 6th here. Well, it's a little crooked, Amber. Make this one a little crooked. Let's crooked it together. Maybe that's where my dot will go, and then my check mark if I feel like I like this. So we'll definitely see. All right, it looks like the next one that's coming out is the 12th. Well, why is everything due on Saturday? Shopify on a Saturday. Then on the 15th, which is a Tuesday, we have water. And the blazer. Oh, there we go. Oh, that's so crooked. That's okay. Perfection is boring. On the 16th. Maybe that's what I need to do, is just start at the bottom and then build up on top of it. We have capital one. I totally messed up on writing that. Not that, you know, I didn't have plenty that I could have rewrote it, but it's okay. 17th, we have our gym memberships. Do you guys have gym memberships? What is your favorite thing to do at the gym? I am a chat GPT. I am a glutton for punishment. So my favorite thing to do at the gym is the elliptical. I absolutely love it. 19th, we have our Discover payment coming out. I don't know, I love how, I don't want to say it's easy, I love how challenging it is. I love the workout I get from it. I love how easy it is on my knees because I'm getting a little older, I'm not gonna lie. Capital one on the 22nd. Oh, Tuesday's happening this month, right? So I was just complaining about Saturdays, but looks like Tuesday is when everything's due. What's next? Cell phone on the 24th. Oh, I guess I do have one bill due on every single Saturday in July. Do we have a 20? Of course we have a 26th. Why would we break that? So we have trash on the 25th. We have gas. Every single Saturday. Makes me not want to get to the weekends here. Almost done. Oh, we have another one on the 26th. We have a couple on the 26th. That's right, that 26th day is a nightmare. So we have gas. We have our insurance. We have Discovery Plus for my sister wives. It's really funny because when you're watching stuff on the Discovery Plus app, they'll do recommendations. So they've been recommending other, what is that? Polygamy shows, and I cannot believe how many there were. I had no clue. You know, I don't really watch TV, so maybe that shouldn't be a surprise, but it was a little bit of a surprise. So they recommended seeking sister wives, seeking brother husbands. There was one other one, which was actually kind of cute, but I can't remember what it is called. Like My Poly Family or Poly Family, something like that. So my tracks is on the 28th. And last but not least, we have our YouTube subscription on the 30th. On the last day of the month, my last bill. Other than it being a little crooked, I think I'm loving that. I do. I think we will test it, but I really do think that I am loving it. So I might have to tear that up and redo it. It looks like there's a kink in it. Which is what I really love about these stickers, is that you can do that. They're very, probably shouldn't do that, but they are very forgiving. So there was my kink. There we go. Beautiful. Okay. So I'm done with these. I ordered way too many. It's okay. I'm a hoarder. I'll save it. I will save it. Okay, so we have... And I love these stickers. I'm not a big fan of this. I prefer it to look like this. And it just might be because I'm spoiled, or that the rest of my binder looks like that. Who knows? And then cash envelopes goes on the other page. So who do you guys get your stickers from to make your binders look good? And what binder do you use? I'm really kind of curious. It's gonna go fast. I ask all these questions, which is hilarious. Completely hilarious, because I think I ask way too many questions, and sometimes I will get like multiple responses from people, and I think it's because I'm asking so many questions all over the place. So they've like put a comment on my video, and then they had to comment again because I asked another question. What can I say? I'm just a curious person. So I am something that you might not know about me is I am like a ferocious reader. And I say ferocious because that really is how much I consume content. So I will read anything. If it is a book, if it is written words, I am reading it. Fiction, nonfiction, it doesn't matter. Which, with that being said, I am in like 6 different book clubs, which is very time consuming, but I am completely okay with that, because I do love reading audiobooks. I do love reading real books. So you will always see a book that I started. Hold on. This is on my desk. So this one was actually funny because I got it out of a so they rocked it up with a couple other things, like this really cool reading list sort of thing, but it was like almost a grab bag for books, so you didn't know what you were getting, and they just would label it. And I think this one was labeled romance, and I haven't dived into it yet, but it is on my to be read list because I own it. But I am a consumer of anything and everything that you can read. I always have like a physical book on my nightstand. I have a physical book on my like spot down in the living room, because my husband has a tendency to watch TV, and I'm usually spending my time reading. Oh, let's not place that down quite yet. Instead of watching TV, I am usually reading. Plus, I don't think my husband and I agree on what we should be watching on TV. He likes the funny, weird stuff on TV, where I am like, if I'm watching TV other than Sister Wives, it's usually something educational, like a gardening show or something. Anyway, so what was I going? Oh, I started reading this book for this book club, and it is so messed up. Like, so messed up. And I will usually read anything and everything, but this book I am thinking about not finishing. And I'm usually accepting of a lot of things, but the kind of subject matter that's going on in this book, like, it is breaking my heart. And I know that it's fake. Don't think that I don't know it's fake. I do know that it is fake. But it is really hard. And gosh, I wish I remembered the title. I will probably put the title of the book in the comments below. But it's about sisters who end up getting kidnapped or something. Oh, I'm sorry, they ran away from home. Their van broke down. People stopped to help them. Like, they were really nice. They stopped to help them. They were fixing their van, so it was like a garage. And which is great. Love that. But then the people that were being very helpful and very nice end up kidnapping them and locking them into the garage, and were like, but then the girls end up escaping, and then how that ends is one of the girls ended up finding out they were pregnant, and then the story stops there. And then it goes on to the POV of the girl's baby, and she's like 17 years old, and she is just discovering what happened with her mom and how she came to be. And then, like, one of the aunts who was in it with the girls end up going missing after, like, telling her the true story, because her mom was kind of lying to her, didn't feed her the whole story, which, you know, it was heartbreaking and very traumatic. I get it. But then the aunt goes missing, and then the 17-year-old girl goes looking, and then they're all of a sudden in that same situation. And like, I'm like, no, like, I can't. I just can't. I already read that once. I cannot read it again. There's only so much that I can take, and that is not it. So even though I do not have a lot of do not finish, this story is definitely going to be one. And please don't think that I'm judging if that is your type of story. We will just say that there are some things that hit home with people, and it's hard to make it through the rest of it. So I will not be finishing that. So this does come in my thing. I never use this meal plan because I print out papers where we do something specific as a meal plan. It hangs on the refrigerator, so my husband and my son all know exactly what is happening. There's no questions. I don't want to say that I don't want them in my binder, but this is not a convenient place for me to put my meal plan, which is in here. What do you guys use this for? So I'm actually thinking about taking this and turning it in, you know, it's July and haven't used it quite yet. But I'm thinking about taking this and turning it into a place for me to track my social media stuff. So reminding me of when maybe videos are due, when I should be filming, because I have so much going on. I'm not gonna lie, I have so much going on that could be convenient for me. So I was watching a video this morning where somebody was going through all of their binders, and they had like 7, 8 binders, maybe less than that, but it seemed like crazy to me that she had that many binders. But in the same instance, I get it. Like, I totally get why there are so many binders, because you have so much in your life that totally needs your attention, totally needs to be written down, totally needs to be planned out, that I get it. But at the same instance, I don't know if I want to manage that many binders. Now, would it be fun by having that many binders and putting stickers on it? Absolutely. Making them look beautiful? Heck yeah, I'm all for it. But in the same instance, then I would have to find time in my already way too busy schedule. I love this. That's the Walt Disney W. To manage that many binders, and I don't think I can. So just managing one binder, I don't want to say has been difficult, but it has been just enough for me to manage that and be successful. So if I do want to manage more things, which I feel like I really need to start managing my social media and due dates and stuff on that, it makes sense that it is in one spot. So I always have this binder. I'm in my office. Oh no. Oh, nice save, Amber. Whew. I always have this in my office at my desk. That's its go-to. I mean, obviously it goes with me some places sometimes as I'm filling stuff out. Like, I might take it to the bank to figure out what I'm taking out of the bank. But then it comes back and it gets into its spot. It really 100% does. So that's what I'm thinking. What do you guys use it for? Do you use it for meal plan? Do you even use it? There's a lot of things in this binder that I don't use, which is really sad because I like this binder, but at the same time, I feel like I've wasted paper because there are a lot of pages that I am skipping. There are a lot of pages that are missing for me for the way that I manage. Because I do my meal plan someplace else. You know what I mean? I do tracking of stuff someplace else. So, I don't know, maybe next year I need to add more binders in. I don't want to manage more. I don't. But I do want stickers. I do want to make things beautiful. But you can see I'm already at, I don't even want to know how long this video is at. And that's just been me doing 1 month of stickers. So I could times that by 12 to know, oh my gosh, that's all right. To know how much time I spend making my binders beautiful, and is that worth the investment of adding more binders in? Probably not. Oh my gosh, look at me being business. Look at me doing like what I do in my 9 to 5. That's not really 9 to 5. It's usually like 6:30 to 7 sometimes. Because there's so much to get done. But does it make sense? Probably not. Is this a good use of my time? This one is. I really think this one is, because using this binder, getting in charge of my budget, which, you know, a beautiful page, does make me want to use it. is that worth the time investment? Is there return on investment here? For this binder, I think so. If I did have other binders, I am not so sure if it would be a return on investment. So maybe if my boss babe-ness got up a little bit more, where I had more than my Ko-Fi, my Etsy, and my t-shirt business going on, I probably could use an extra binder. But I'm also like, I really love digital files. So a lot of things, like I have, I utilize calendars and stuff all digitally on my phone to like set up my nail appointments, things like that to keep organized. So I just don't know if it would be return on investment if I got more binders. What do you guys use? Oh look, I'm asking more questions. What do you guys use digitally on your phone to keep yourself organized? I'm just kind of curious. My family household has been using this app called Maple. And the reason why we do that is because I have chores. I have chores in my house. We have chores. Everybody's responsible for their own thing. And it is way too much for me to have to manage following up on people. So the best way to do that is to have a checklist for them to know exactly what they're doing, when it's due, and then they're able to go into Maple and kind of scroll and say, check, I did it. And then it sends a notification to my phone letting me know that so-and-so has completed this. That way I know if I need to go check up. I don't usually, but I know that they said that they completed it, so that, you know, I have the proof, like, hey, the cat box wasn't done, but you checked it off. What's going on here? So anyways, that is it for me. We have our July stickers I'll put in here. It is looking delicious. It is looking ready for me to do some damage. And oh no, I do this every single month. Like, I'll have pages that are stuck together. That's all right. Again, it doesn't have to be perfect. But anyways, thank you so much for watching this super long video. It is something different. I will see if I like it going forward. But thank you for watching. Thanks for joining. Thanks for all the love and support, the likes, the comments, the subscriptions. You guys are awesome. I'll talk to you soon.